Patriots? Welcome back to week 4 of the ATown Quarantine Edition. I hope everyone's doing great and getting all that homework turned in. Just 2 more weeks and then it'll be summer. That'll be almost exactly the same, just without all the homework. We start this week as we do in the library. Ms. Craddock and Ms. Thorson want to remind you about the AHS Reads COVID-19 virtual book group. The group is for all members of the AHS community. They'll be reading the book Heroine by Minnie McGinnis. If you're interested in reading this exciting novel and chatting about it with Ms. Craddock and Ms. Thorson, please complete the form at the link below, and they'll be in touch with you about the details. Heroine is a captivating and powerful exploration of the opioid crisis, the deadliest drug epidemic in American history, through the eyes of a college-bound softball star. Edgar Award-winning author Minnie McGinnis delivers a visceral and necessary novel about addiction, family, friendship, and hope. Also, an update on library office hours. Office hours are still Monday through Thursday from 10 to 11. To access the online library hours on Monday and Wednesday, use this link. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, use this link. And now here's Malachi with an important announcement from Mr. Parsons regarding graduation.
Hi everyone, this is a message from Ms. Parsons in the counseling office. We know that these are unprecedented times and this was not the end of the senior year that you're hoping for. However, there's still a lot to celebrate and acknowledge as you move on to the next chapters of your lives. Senior night is an opportunity to celebrate the achievements you and your classmates have attained. Since we cannot celebrate senior night in the typical way, we're putting together a virtual presentation of this information to share out to the AHS school community. We need your help in knowing which achievements, awards, honors, and/or scholarships you have received. Please check your student email for the Google form titled Virtual Senior Night Information. Fill out that form to let us know about any achievements, awards, honors, and/or scholarships you have received. Please enter all information by Friday, May 15th. Seniors aren't the only ones moving on from AHS this year. Assistant Principal Mr. Jason Lee will also be leaving AHS as he has accepted the principal position at Western. This week, Nicole met with Mr. Lee to talk to him about his thoughts on the new job and his favorite moments here at AHS.
Good morning, Patriots. This is ATown today. It's me, Naquel Perry, interviewing our assistant principal, Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee, we thank you for being here. We thank you for wanting to be interviewed, and we can't wait to start.
Yes, sir. It's a pleasure and honor. Thanks.
Yes. So we can't start out without congratulating you on being the new principal, the head principal at Western. That's like a really big deal.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. It's truly bittersweet. I love my Albemarle High School Patriots, but looking forward to going over to being a Warrior.
So at what point in your life did you think, I really want to work with kids? I want to be in the educational field of things. What point or what moment made you think, this is what I'm going to do?
Well, there's two things that were pretty instrumental in my decision to be in education. One, I've just always loved working with students and working with young people. I volunteered as a youth league basketball coach back in my hometown as I was in college, probably 18 or 19 years old.
Wow.
So I coached like 9, 10 years basketball and just really liked it. I had a passion for athletics. And, once I got into the business, you learn different aspects. You're just not a specialist in your content. You become a specialist in education as a whole. So every time there was an opportunity to kind of grow or to do something else, I was pretty dependable in that aspect. And one of my assistant principals that I was working under, Mr. Ernest Miller, was like, hey, you should really think about being an administrator. My other really driving factor, it has to do, it's kind of a history lesson, and it has to do with my father and his educational experience. He came through during a time in civil rights where opportunities for every student wasn't the same, and there was some struggles with integration. So as a result of that, for him, he lived in Prince Edward County. So if you ever did the history, in and around the country, there were some issues when integration started. And Prince Edward County was one of the few counties that just refused to educate any students. So the whole community, the whole county was affected by it. And so they refused to integrate. So they closed the public schools in Prince Edward County for 5 years. And
Wow.
so my father essentially lost 5 years of education, and had to like make it up. So for him, he just instilled in. I have three other siblings. I have two sisters and a brother, and he just instilled in us the importance of education. Instead of like having this animosity about it, he just used it as a story to say, hey, education is important. And if I had the opportunities that you all have, I would have taken advantage of them. So I want you guys to take advantage of the educational opportunities. And so for me, there was a drive from there to be like, okay, I can put myself in a position where I can ensure that all students have a good quality education. And so that's kind of been my stance, as an administrator, as an educator, is to make sure that everybody, as far as students, get what they need, and just to be an advocate for that.
That's good. It's definitely really great that you had that foundation, like from your dad, to instill that in you and your siblings. That's really good. So my last question is, obviously, what will you miss most about Albemarle, ATown? What are you gonna miss about us Patriots?
I will definitely miss all the relationships and the people that I've met and the things that I've established, because that is kind of the biggest challenge to the job. You know, every time you switch, you change. It's a challenge, like to get to know the people, to really get a feel for the people, those true authentic relationships with people. And again, I had been in Albemarle long enough where that was the feel. You know, my father had passed in February. I mean, it was so touching, like the cards, the emails, like all of the love that was shared from the students and the teachers at Albemarle. I mean, it was overwhelming and yet uplifting.
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about. I mean, it's all about family. So again, there was an opportunity, right? And sometimes, you got to strike the iron is hot and the opportunity, the doors open. Sometimes you got to go through. Busted Albemarle I've worked my way to that spot. I've got the experience and the door open. So I had to go through. But again, it's hard to transition and move on. But I am excited about it.
Yeah. And we're excited for you. You deserve it.
Thank you. But ATown for life,
ATown for life.
Patriot today.
Yes, sir.
So
yes, sir.
Definitely have a spot in my heart.
Yes.
Definitely.
Well, Mr. Lee, we want to thank you for taking time out of your day to sit and be interviewed by me. We're going to miss you so much, but we're very happy for you. We can't wait to see what the future holds for you. We're going to miss you a lot. You are a heck of a assistant principal. You're awesome, and we're so happy that you are just progressing, in life, and we're happy for you. We're going to really miss you.
Definitely. I mean, you got a great student body. I'll miss you all as well. But I'll be around the corner, so I'm sure I will see a lot of you all at sporting events. Take care of yourself during this COVID. Take care of your mind, your body, and your souls. And at some point, we'll get back to normal, and things will get back to going the way they always have been. But take care of yourself. Nothing but love for all you guys. And again, best wishes to you all as well in the future.
Yes, thank you so much. And with that being said, stay tuned, stay locked in for more ATown Today. Have a good one. This is me, Naquel Perry Jr., and Mr. Lee, and we are signing out.
Miss Reeser and the yearbook staff want to remind you that yearbooks are still on sale. Visit balfour.com on the interwebs to order your copy. Mr. P earlier this week stopped by school and dropped in on some very important staff members who've been working very hard to feed Albemarle County students since the quarantine began. Here's a look.
I guess the first question is, when school closed and it became apparent that we were still going to need to get lunches for kids and feed kids, how did that sort of play out? Kind of like, how did you go about creating this new system?
It was a bit of a mess in the beginning, but slowly we developed a plan, and we kind of went to all the schools and picked up foods and brought them to the 6 schools that are doing it, and tried to figure out what we had on hand to use that up before we had to start ordering more food. We still had our food orders coming in, we still get from the same distributor, but it was a bit of an interesting project in the beginning, but now at 7 weeks, we got it down to we got a good plan in place, and it's going along pretty smoothly. But we still get food from our the distributors, we get produce every week, so we try to stick to a little bit of a menu, but we try to mix it up a little bit to use what we have in the freezer so we don't have to spend the money to keep ordering food over the summer.
Right. How many people or what percentage of the food service staff would you say are still working?
Well, out of the 26, I think, there are 27 schools I think it's 26 schools in the county. We have 6 schools that are doing the feeding program, and all of them now are sending out buses that go to different locations. We from Albemarle go to 4 locations and provide lunches in those different neighborhoods.
I cut all the deli meat and I make all the deli wraps.
Well, we're friends because I'm in that deli wrap line a lot. So. Can you maybe just tell me a little bit about like the difference in your personal like kind of work routine, work schedule between like regular school and now? Like what's changed for you?
Well, actually, what's changed for me now? I'm just coming in a half hour later, and I'm leaving a half hour early. So, but I'm just so thankful and grateful that I still can serve.
Actually, we're grateful that the kids are being fed for Albemarle County. And we have had some regulars that we've gotten used to now. One little girl, specifically, her name is Ari. She comes with her grandma. Her grandma says she always say, "You're our hero. Let's go see those nice ladies at the high school." So we're going to give a shout out to Ari because she's so beautiful, and other parents that are coming. And I think sometimes the people just don't want to come out, but this truly is a blessing that Albemarle County have provided this for the families.
People love it. I mean, the people that are coming come every day, and the kids love to come and see the people that are here because the schools they go to, some of the kids would see these people every day. So the kids like to come and see, and they wave hi from the window and stuff. But we do have people coming every day. All right, so if anybody has any questions about the program, call the Child Nutrition Office at 295-0566. They can answer your questions. If you are meeting a bus and you know of people in your area that need lunches, please encourage them to come. We're happy to give a lunch to anybody that needs it. 18 and under, parents don't have to have the children with them. If you need it, come and get it.
The food services staff want to remind you that lunch will be served every day at AHS except Memorial Day, and there is no charge. You can drive up behind the school outside the cafeteria if you're under 18 and attend any county school. We at ATown today want to say thank you to these ladies and all of our staff who continue to serve our community during this epidemic. And now here's Sam with some art.
Like everything else at AHS, the band and chorus rooms are quiet right now, but our Patriot musicians and singers aren't. The band has created the Music from Home Project, a website that hosts videos of past and present musical performances by band, chorus, and orchestra students. Here's just a little bit of what you can find there.
In spite of the see you're growing tired, so set the bad day by the bed and rest a while. Your eyes can close. You don't have to do a thing but listen to me sing. I know you miss the world, the one you knew, the one where everything made sense because you didn't know the truth. That's how it works. Till the bottom drops out and we learn. We're all when I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, oh, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be.
You can find the Music at Home project at this link, https://sites.google.com/k12albemarle.org/music from home. And now, another sneak peek at an upcoming film from Patriot Productions.
I know it might not seem like it now, Mr. Kramer, but Gracie was very lucky. The medication she took, wasn't prescribed for her. Can you think of a reason why Gracie would want to harm herself, Mr. Kramer?
I get high and I get low. Oh, that's the way these things go. I saw my face in the mirror, and Lord, I know I've changed, though I look much the same. And I found grace in the bright water, bathe my soul, tell my heart I told you so.
Then you get older and suddenly it hurts more and there's no sympathy, no kisses, no cookies.
Just gotta suck it up, right?
Cage and wait for my time to come. But I'm begging, please, I need this so much more than you ever know.
I just don't get why they're so much happier than me.
Come on, I gotta show you something.
It looks great. I can't wait. Now back to Camden. Have a great day, Albemarle.
One last reminder from Ms. Wise Ackenbaum. There's a fun online school program. Just look in the curriculum folders page for the folder titled Fun. Teachers will be hosting special events and they're creative and fun to help you pass some time and maybe have a laugh while learning something new. Definitely check it out. And one final sports note. Coach Kaufman would like to invite all girls considered participating in cross country in the fall, and they should contact her at this link. That's all for now, ATown today. We'll see you next week. Until then, stay healthy, stay safe, and take care of each other.